Okay, so please, can you all hear me? If you can hear me, you can drop a reaction or you unmute yourself and tell me you can hear me so that I can get started immediately.
Yes, I can.
All,
Yes, I can.
all right. Okay, so I'm sure everybody can see the content, what do we call it, captions that it is rolling under here. I'm sure you can see it. What is currently typing there. All right, so thank you so much. And if you have anything to discuss again, you can also drop it in the comment section of this particular live so that when I see your questions there, I can answer it alongside. But after my speech, I'm going to be telling you to ask question. So once I tell you to ask question, then everybody can ask question. Then I'll be giving answers to those questions when it is time for that. So let's get started immediately. So what I want to discuss with you guys tonight is what I usually discuss with every of my students. You see, it's all about how to make money online. This money online is easy to make, but the process to follow is just the thing that makes people not to make that particular money. So what are the process to follow? I'm going to be listing everything for you in this particular live. And after that time, I'm going to be showing you. You see, for us to make money online, there is only one way to it. We sell something to people. If we are not selling a product like bag and shoe and everything, we are going to be selling our skill. If we are not selling a skill, we are then going to be selling our knowledge. So that is what everybody, just think about it. Even the richest people in Nigeria, the richest people in Ghana, the richest people in the world, what they do is that they sell something to people. What is I've forgotten his name. Bill Gates. What is he selling to everybody in the world? I guess it's Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. What is this one selling to? You can see Mark Zuckerberg. What do they call him? He's selling Facebook because we pay him. Look at Dangote in Nigeria is selling something to everybody that makes money online needs to sell something. So how do you now get started selling something? That is where the issue is online, that a lot of people are finding it difficult because you see, every courses you see, they will promise you are going to make money online. Yes, if you follow it truly and you learn the necessary things, there is nothing that will stop you from not making money online. But people don't know the next thing to learn. That was why they are not making money on that particular thing. I've given over 40 people article writing skill yesterday night. We completed our training yesterday night. I will tell you that out of the 40 members that we have, maybe 10 of you will really implement what I've taught you. Others will lose focus along the way. You see, this making money online something is something that you need to devote your time to. It's not 100% of your time. You may be working presently and still be devoting your time to it. Just schedule your time. Let me tell you how I started my online journey. Maybe you can get some inspiration there to use it before I now analyze everything I want to analyze, because I don't want this life to be more than 30 to 40 minutes. I should just round it up. So now, how did I get started? I was actually working in Access Bank. I'm sure everybody should know Access Bank. So that was where I was working in 2022/2023. That was where I was working. I and at some point, as I was working, I started learning skills. Affiliate marketing was booming. People were shouting, making money, buying phones and everything. I was eager to also make money online. Then I went on to YouTube. So please, as from today henceforth, make YouTube your best friend. You really learn a lot from YouTube. Don't if you are the type that watch movie a lot, please reduce it and use it to be watching some things that will grow you online. So I started watching YouTube videos at night about affiliate marketing. How do I do this affiliate marketing business? Because people are making money. I also want to make money. So everything I heard from people online is always different from the advertisement I'm always seeing people advertising on Facebook. On Facebook, when you see their advertisement, you will see join this affiliate marketing program, you will make 300 to 500 in 1 month or something thereabout. I did not know that all those things are just strategies, not until now that I knew everything perfectly. Then I went to YouTube. Then I asked the question, how can I become an affiliate marketer? Then every of my mentor then will tell me that For you to make money as an affiliate marketer, you will need to spend like 3 months or 4 months for you to make money. I'll be like, but some people are saying 1 month. At some point, some people say 2 weeks. At some point, some people say 1 week you will make money. Just buy this course, you will make money. And I'll be like, okay, what do I need to do? That was what I asked my mentor. And then the mentor listed some skills out for me to learn. He said, trust me, if you can learn all these skills, you will understand everything about making money online. After that time, he now said I should also learn. He said I should also know how to use some tools online. If I know how to use all these tools as well, I will definitely make money online. It was as if he was prophesying, abi what do they call it in Christian something? It was as if he was prophesying in my life, like, okay, when you know this thing, you make money. That was and what did I do? I was not even moved about making money because presently then I was actually receiving salary. But the salary was not enough anyways, but I wanted additional income. So I started picking those skills one after the other, and then I started learning those tools. Let me list out the skills for you. If you have a pen, you can jot it down. If you don't have a pen, you are going to be seeing it when you are watching the replay. So number one skill, I'm not going to be listing everything. Let me just list the ones that are very important because I'm going to be listing it according to the way it is working for me. And I'll explain the meaning of all those skills and how those skills are going to help you to understand how this online. If you don't understand how this online works, trust me, you will never make money. It's not like I'm saying you will not make money. I'm just telling you the reality that if you don't understand it, you will not make money. This skill now, article writing, I'm sure you understand the skill only. It is not about making money online, the O that you understand. You only understand article writing. So you need to understand how this online platform works in order for you to be able to make consistent money. So let me list out those skills for you, and then I'm also going to be listing out some tools for you that you need to know how to. If you don't know how to use it, you can go and learn it on Canva. Is everything online is free. The only thing you need that you owe yourself is data money. Myself, apart from the time that maybe there are some difficult things that I want to learn that I pay people to learn, all other things I learn it from YouTube. So you can also learn from YouTube. This is the secret that we usually give out to people that pay us thousands of naira to like talk to them. But I'm giving you completely for free because my mission for African youth is to have at least a lot of us actually making money online when we understand the process. So now, the skills that I learned, the first skill that I learned then was the one I taught you in class, which is article writing skill. That's the first one. I'm going to be explaining how these skills are very, very important in the long run. So the second skill that my mentor said I should learn in order for me to understand how to make money online is which one? Copy writing skill. The third one is social media content marketing skill. Because you remember we are going to be marketing anything we want to sell. The fourth skill that we need to learn is, let's say, closing skill. Then the fifth skill that we need to learn, let me just put it in this four for now. Let me put it in this four for now. Let me put it in this four for now. So let me put it in this four. Then what are those tools that you need to know how to use? You need to know how to use ChatGPT very well. Apart from the one that I taught you how to use it to write article, you need to know how to prompt ChatGPT to give you anything you want it to give you. How do we prompt ChatGPT? Let me give you the secrets today. To prompt ChatGPT is not something that is difficult at all. You only need to bring down your creativity. When you are asking ChatGPT question, ask as if you are talking to your best friend. Don't ask in a somehow way. Ask as if you are talking to me. You want to ask question from me. If I'm not giving you the right answer that you want to hear, re-ask again. For example, I want to ask ChatGPT, how can I make money online? I ask ChatGPT, how can I make money online? Just, you don't need to put ChatGPT, just ask, how can I make money online? Then it will list out plenty things for you. You can tell them, no, I don't want this area. Like, this is the skill that I have. I want to make money on this skill. How can I make the money? You can see the way you are breaking it down. You break it down to the barest minimum that ChatGPT said will understand you. So you will definitely get the right answer, and it will be directing you. Everything about ChatGPT is about internet. It will just bring everything from every source and give it to you. So that is it. You need to know how to use ChatGPT. That is the first one. You can easily learn how to use it on YouTube to increase your knowledge on how to use it. And how do we learn ChatGPT? The more you watch more videos on people using it, the more you get more knowledge of how people are prompting it, and then you will know how to use it by that. So that is the first one, ChatGPT. The second one that you need to know how to do is keyword research. Keyword research skill. You need to know how to do this keyword research because it's going to be everything about online. Please, David, please help us to mute your mic. Thank you. The second one that you need to learn is what we know as keyword research. The keyword research, you see, everybody that sells something online that they don't know how to do keyword research is going to be affecting them in getting people. Number one is that when you look at Amazon.com, when you want to publish book, they work with keyword. When you look at TikTok, most of the time, if you want to go viral, you need to know how, you need to understand how the algorithm work, how the keyword research work. So you need to learn that one too. They are going to teach you more when it is time. Another tool that you need to know how to use if you want to make money online is Canva. Is very, very important. You are not a graphic designer o, but you need to know how to use Canva because you are going to be needing it in the long run. I'm still going to be explaining where you are going to be needing it, but you need to know how to use Canva. So just be noting them down. If you don't know how to use it, you can easily watch YouTube video. A lot of thousands of people or millions of people have created tutorial on how to use it. Learn it. If you know you cannot learn from YouTube, pay somebody that knows it to teach you how to use it, just to know how to do basic graphic designing. You may not get everything you want from YouTube because you are watching from different people, but that is why it's better to pay somebody that can just put you through that. Okay, these are the things you need to learn, and you are good to go with that. So that is Canva. Another tool that you need to know how to use is what we call CapCut. CapCut is a video editing tool. Everything that will make you money online, you need to know how to do it yourself. Trust me, you need to know how to do it. And all these things that I'm listing for you, I swear to my God who made me, you can learn all these things in just 2 to 3 weeks if you are very, very serious. Can learn everything within 2 to 3 weeks, and then you'll be perfect with them. Even if not 100% perfect, at least you know how to use them. So that is that. That's the fourth tool that you need to know how to use. For those that are just joining, by the grace of God, I'll drop the replay of this particular live session so that you can meet us from where we are. So now, another tool that you need to know how to use is, let's say, Google Documents. You are going to be needing Google Documents, Google Drive, all those things. They are just something that they'll just tell you. It's not something that is hard. You can watch videos on that. You need to know how to use them. Another thing that you will need to know how to use is what we call, or everything about Google anyways. You need to know how to use Google Form. Google Form for people that want to run leads organically. I use Google Form to do that. I'm sure a lot of people filled that particular what do we call it, that I sent to the group yesterday. Um African Prince Sadek Student Institute something. So it is one of the things that we use. That thing is called Google Form. You need to know how to use it. You are going to be using it to run ad organically. Yes, that was what I used anyways. So Google Form, you need to know how to use it. It's not hard to use. So just learn all those tools like that. You can make more research on ChatGPT based on your niche or anyway. So now you've learned all this strategy, then you've learnt all these tools that I mentioned. So let me now start from the beginning now. How do you make money online as a complete beginner? Now, there are some processes to it. Before you can make money online, you need to decide in your mind, like, what do I want to do? If it is this article that you want to use to start making money online, then you know you want to build yourself on it. I hope I'm cleared. Just think about people that make money. You need to know them for something. If they don't know you for something, people cannot trust you. So you need to build yourself. How do you now build yourself? That is where some skills comes. But let me start from the beginning. For you to make money online, is either you have a skill that you want to sell to people, or you have a product that you want to sell to people, or you have a knowledge that you want to sell to people. Once you have that one, that is just the first level of making money online. Every one of you that completed your training yesterday, you've passed the first level, just one level of making money online. You cannot start making money immediately. You still need to pass some levels again before you get to that level that you'll be making consistent money, or at least little money. So now you have passed the first level, you already have a skill. So now this skill that you have, you can now decide in your mind, do you want to sell this skill as service, or you want to sell these skills as product, or you want to sell this skill as knowledge. Now let me tell you how to sell it, the three of them that I mentioned. For you to sell it as product, this is what you need to do. Your knowledge, everything I've taught you that you can just decide to create it inside an ebook. You are just going to like write everything. You can write it, add graphics, you can even create video by yourself to explain. Do you get it now? You can create little videos by yourself to explain it. Then you merge everything together, you turn it to ebook. How do you do ebook? It is something that you need to learn. If you know how to use ChatGPT, you know how to use Canva, I think that is all to create an ebook. Yes, that is even all to create an ebook. The only thing you need is to camera yourself and do everything and create it. So there are some other things that they'll be teaching you anyways. But those two things, when you know how to use them, and Google Documents, yes, if I'm not mistaken, Google Documents, ChatGPT, Canva, you can create a product like that. Are you getting it now? So now you can either turn this your skill to product to sell to people, or you decide that, okay, I have learnt this thing from African Prince RX. Me too, I want to be teaching a lot of people. Yes, that is another way you can sell that particular skill. Or you decide that, okay, I don't want to create a product, I don't want to teach people. Me, I want to go and use it to work for somebody. That is the second stage of you. That's the second level. The first level is to have the skill. The second level is to now decide what you want to use that particular skill to do. Do you want to sell it? Do you want to sell it as product? You want to sell it as knowledge, or you want to sell it as service? So now, once you have decided, I'm going to be using product and knowledge, they are going to be working the same way. Service is going to be working another way. Everybody in my group, I train you and I'm showing you how to sell it as service. That is what the process that I listed in the group. For those that have gotten the certificate and the guide, that is the process that I've listed for you. I'll guide you through till you will get clients to now start selling it as service. I'll guide you through that. So the process is already listed in the group. So now for people that want to sell it as knowledge, or people that want to turn it into digital products, let me list out your process for you. Then I'll now come back to that people that want to sell it as service. We'll put that one at the end. So if you want to sell it as product, or you want to sell it as service, after you have acquired the level one now, and then the level two is you have decided that you want to sell it as knowledge, or you want to sell it as service. Now this is where you now need to start from. You now need to go and learn social media content marketing skill, because selling products, you need to market it. Selling your knowledge, you need to market it. I hope you are getting it now. What social media content marketing skill is going to do for you is that it's going to allow you to build something online, and that thing is known as KLT. KLT simply means know, like, and trust. When you have this KLT in you, people will know you. When people know you, how do you make people to know you? By creating content that is related to what you want to offer. You remember now, you want to be selling article writing skill as a product, or you want to be selling it as knowledge. So every of your social media page, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or anything, everything you are going to be posting every day is going to be something that is valuable based on what you want to offer. I am sure you are following the process now. Now you are going to be creating all those type of content. How do you now know the content that you are going to be creating? Because we have different type of content. We have informational content, we have motivational content, we have inspirational content, we have a lot of content. For you to understand the content that you need to be posting in order for you to build your KLT, that is why you need to learn social media content marketing skill. I hope you are seeing the first skill that you need to learn now. So now, once you have learnt that skill and you know how to post on your social media page, you cannot start making money like that. You are still on your journey. Now that you have learnt that skill, the second skill that you need to know how to use, or the second skill that you need to learn, is what we know as copywriting. copywriting skill. How is copywriting skill going to help you? Let me explain. There is one thing we called target audience online. I'm sure you should know what target audience is all about. The people that we want to sell to, they are called target audience. Presently, as you are, you don't even know your target audience. You don't know where they are online. When you learn copywriting skill, they are going to tell you how. Please, Kadijat, help us unmute and close your camera. Thank you. Please help us unmute it. Thank you so much. So now copywriting skill will allow you to know where your target audience are online, because when you learn copywriting skill, they will teach you one part of copywriting skill called target audience. They'll tell you how do you identify your target audience. When you identify them, how do you bring them in? Are you getting it now? The process of bringing target audience in is what we know as lead generation. I'm still going to be teaching you that one. I'm still going to be talking about that one later, but I don't want to go deeper in that one. So copywriting skill will allow you to know your target audience. So you can now decide that this product that I want to sell, will I be running ad to get them, or I'll be getting them organically? If you are just a beginner, I will advise you that you don't need to waste more money on ad. Start with organic. But presently, I will tell you, organic is no more working like before again, unless that thing that you are going to be using as your lead magnet is something that is really, really attractive, which I'm sure people will still have trust issue. So I'll prefer you run ad. But we are not going to that level yet. So I'm saying the first skill you need to learn is social media content marketing skill. The second skill that you need to learn is what? Is copywriting skill. Another thing that copywriting skill will do for you is that it will allow you to know how to write content. You remember that you've learned content marketing skill, oh, you know how to write content, right? Copywriting skill will now allow you to know how to post that content in a way that people will be willing to read your content or willing to do something that you want them to do. I'm not sure if you are getting what I'm saying, right? When you learn social media content marketing, you are using that one to build yourself so that people can know you, people can like you, people can trust you. Copywriting skill will now allow you to know how to post all those content in a way that when people see that content, they will want to do anything you want them to do. Because the purpose of copywriting skill is to allow people to do something, whether to buy something, whether to join your group, whether to sign up for your newsletter, whether to do a lot of things. That is the purpose of copywriting skill. Think about it. If you don't have it, how do you now want to tell people to pay you that they will pay you? Everybody that is in my group, I use my copywriting skill on everybody. There are a lot of things you are going to be learning in copywriting that we call something urgency, we call something scarcity. All those things, we are going to teach you how to use them in a persuasive way that when you see, maybe you guys are here now, a lot of people don't want to miss out from the training. Look at people that will be joining batch 24 that are currently in the group now. You can see the way I've been anticipating them. What I am currently doing in the group is called nurturing. I am preparing them for the next batch so that they will be feeling anticipated. They want to join that training. I am using a skill that people don't know. So that is why you need to learn all these things. I tell a lot of people, forget about you want to make money. Focus on that skill that will make you the money. When you understand what you are doing, I bet you till the end of your life, you will never suffer. Even if you don't have money, you'll be rest assured that I will have money tomorrow. That's just the truth. Even if I zero my account, if I zero my account this night, if I wake up tomorrow and God wake me up and I bring down my head, think about what to create for people to sell. With my skills that I've gotten, God will provide. People will definitely click. They will definitely buy from me again because I've been building myself to that level. I hope you are getting it now. So that is the second skill that you need to have. So we are proceeding. So now the third skill that you now need to have is closing skill. A lot of people that sell product are suffering from all these things. If you are selling bag and shoe and all these things on Instagram and anywhere, a lot of them are suffering because they don't have the right skill. They are just buying everything so that them too can grow. At least they are growing anyways. But when you know, understand the skill, you will definitely, even if you are not making millions, you will not be wretched, you will not be poor, you will not be like you don't have money online, you will be having money. Money will be coming every single day unless you don't want the money to come. That is the truth. I don't want to, don't let me just say the amount that I've entered my own account today so that you not think I'm millionaire. So, but you will definitely continuously have money when you have that skill. The third skill that I said you need to have is what we known as closing skill. Closing skill will allow you to, some people when they want to buy from you, they'll be telling you that maybe they don't have money. Some people will tell you that they will get back to you. Some people will tell you that I don't think this is good for me. I don't think what you are selling is best for me. Some people will tell me, oh, this article writing, I've learned writing before. I don't want to learn. I don't think is what I wanted. With your closing skill, you'll be able to close anybody that comes your way. Even if 100 people comes your way, if you have a closing skill, you are going to close 80 to 90 of them. Only 10 of them will tell you they are not buying. I hope you are getting it. But if you don't have this skill, only 10 of them will buy from you. You will lose 80 or 90 people. So that is why it's very, very important to have the skill. Now, I hope you are following the process for people that want to sell skill as a product, or you want to sell it as knowledge. We have learned social media content marketing skill, we have learnt copywriting skill, we have learnt closing skill. At least if you have these three skills that I mentioned, you will know how to nurture people, and then you will know how to convert them to buy. So now, where is now the next step for you to do? The next step for you to now do after you have learnt all these skills is now to go and do your lead generation. Lead generation is a process whereby you generate all those leads. Who are the lead? Your target audience are the lead. Your target audience, people that I said you are going to learn in copywriting skill, they are the lead. They are online. You guys that are here today, I'm sure by last year December, none of you know me now. But look at you today. You are currently inside my DM. Why? Because you are my target audience and I found you online and you are currently here. Everybody that are here, you have millions of people that are also your own to target audience that they are online. It's not compulsory that you need to sell article writing skill. Anything you want to sell, just learn the right skills and then follow the process. You will definitely make money. You shall see that I'm not the only one that I'm selling something online. I'm just following the process and I'm making my money. So you too, you can decide that that shoe that you are selling, that is where what you want to be selling online. Then learn this particular skill that I say, understand it very well. When you understand it, then follow the right process. Start running ad. If you have done the needful, you will definitely get your results. A lot of business owners online there, they don't do the needful. They are not getting results. They will tell you, I've run ad, everything is not converting. Me, I tell them it will not convert because you don't have the right thing. You don't do the right thing before you start running the ad. You need to follow the process. A lot of Nigerians or a lot of Africa, they are not following the process, and that is why they have not been making money online. It's very, very simple. But it requires your patience. It requires you to just be patient. Okay, let's now solve this solution. A lot of people like, I'm broke, we are poor, this and that. You see, if you are broke and you are poor, there is solution for it. And the solution is go and look for 9 to 5 work to even clear that part that you are broke. At least you'll be earning, let me bring it worse, let's say 30,000 in Nigerian money. Let's say the least work that you see is 30,000. You see that 30,000, now start keeping maybe 2,000 to be buying data and be watching some things that I've mentioned here on YouTube. Or you mention or you learn some things, you pay some people. There is, if you are earning 30,000, it is not that 30,000 you are using in a month. You will definitely see more than that. It is God that provide for us. It is not the money that we see. God will definitely provide. You just put your mind in having abundance. And this is where another issue is. How do you set your mind to have a big something? You need to read some books. I hope I'm making some sense there. There are some additional books that we read online that we don't reveal to people. And it is that books that is pushing us to do more. You will see me not sleeping at night. It is because I've read some books that said if you want to succeed, don't read that, don't sleep at night, do this and that, do the needful, don't waste your time. Do you understand? Let me recommend some books for you. It's very, very important you read it. The book has really helped me a lot when I was struggling with affiliate marketing then. And the name of the book is The Magic of Thinking Big. The Magic of Thinking Big. That is the first book I read online. The second book I read online is No Excuse. Is No Excuses, if I'm not mistaken. That's the second one. The third book I read was Homeless to Billionaire. You see, all these books, they are very, very good for anybody that wants to make money online, because along the line of learning all these skills, you are going to be frustrated, you are going to be tired. But when you read all this book, you will know where you are going and you will keep pushing it. This information that I'm giving you, I don't usually give it out, but that is how I like to empower African youth. Somebody that will listen to it will listen to it, and people that will not still listen will not still listen. But I'm going to be passing because I know one person will listen to it, just like the way I also listened when my mentor was telling me. So that is that about that. I think I've mentioned some secret things that you need to know. Like that book is secret, something that we don't usually reveal to people, and that. So now I said you've learnt the skill, you have the strategies. Now, all these skills that you have learned, that is where they are going to be teaching you a lot of strategies about how that online works. Now, I said once you have learned the skill, you have learned the strategy, and you know how to use all those tools that I listed above, all those tools that I listed above, if you have listened to them and you know them, you've learned everything at least perfectly or up to perfect, then the next thing you now need to go and do is to do your lead generation. How do we do lead generation? This is where you bring a lot of people into your DM. You can bring them through ad or you bring them organically. How do you bring them through ad? You need to go and learn that one as well. You may not understand it when you learn it on Facebook. That is why you see some people selling ad course. You may buy ad course or you meet a mentor. All these things that I'm mentioning, I am teaching everything because I know it. It is what I use. That is why whenever people reach out to me that they want me to teach them how I did it till the end, I tell them, I say, go to my catalog, go and see the amount I charge. I charge 150,000 to teach people from the beginning till the end. But I know that Nigerians cannot afford it at once. A lot of Nigerians may not afford it. That's why I try to break everything down for every of my students so that they can start picking it one by one. There was one person that participated in the batch 23. Immediately after the training, he has learned video editing, he has learned video creation, he has paid for email copywriting, he has paid for Amazon KDP. Yes, when you pay, you learn. When you learn, you know. When you know, trust me, you will make all your money back in multifold. Think about it. Even today only, the amount I've made, I've passed the amount that I even used to buy some courses when I was learning. So in just one day, oh, now think about it, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, seventh day, before no, you will continue to make money. You will continue to make money when you do the needful. So if you don't have the money to do the needful at a whole, just be saving it and be reading all those books so that your mind can be opened. You are going to see the reality. There is something we call subconscious mind. You see, that subconscious mind has been helping me a lot because when I have any problem about online, I want to know something and I don't know it. What do? I only send my subconscious mind, go and look for the solution for me. And me, I'll just sit down in body. I'll just be doing what I'm doing. And the solution will definitely come. It is because I read the book and I know how to control all these things. You see, this life is very, very, don't let us talk too much on that. So now, you just do the lead generation, then you do the nurturing. How do you nurture people? Because you have gotten the right skills, copywriting skill and social media content marketing skill, you will definitely know how to nurture. Nurturing just means like talking to them, how to anticipate them to anything you want to sell to them. And then the last thing you now need to do is to convert them. How do you convert them? This copywriting skill and the closing skill that you have learned will allow you to convert them to buyer. So while you are doing your lead generation, there are some settings that you need to set. If you are going to be doing lead generation to your Facebook or to your WhatsApp or anywhere, you need to have built your account. You need to have all the valuable content must be in your account before you start running ad. Mistake that a lot of people make, they don't build their account, they don't have testimonials, they don't have lot of things. It is when you are learning copywriting skill, that is when they will be telling you something about testimonials, why how important testimonial is. A lot of people that clicked on my ad today, they click because they saw testimonials. How did I get that testimonial? Even when people have not started paying me, I offered what I have for free, and trust me, everybody gave me testimonial because they got value from it. The testimonial they gave me, I use it to run ad to allow people to pay to come and learn that thing. And you can see, you can get testimonial without even allowing people to do your thing. You give people that sell product, how do you get testimonial? Give people your product for free. Let them test it. When they test your product, they will tell you, oh, this product is very, very fine. Immediately they say this product is very, very fine. That is your testimonial. Keep it. Keep the screenshot. You are going to use it for another people that will be interested in buying that product. And when they realize that the product is fine, somebody have testified that, they will definitely pay you if you want to sell it in any amount. There is everything online has solution. So that is that about that. Once you can now do your lead generation, nurturing and converting, trust me, you will continuously make money. The only thing I do in my own life presently is to on my ad, off my ad, on my ad, off my, anytime I'm broke, on my ad. Once they have gotten required money, abeg go and enjoy small. If I'm broke again, on my heart. That is how, and you continue to live. I'm working in a process. I look at it, I have over 7 or 8 PAs that are working for me, doing some of the other things. It is because I've grown to that level. If you have not grown to that level, you can start by yourself. Just have the mindset, know what you are doing. You are definitely going to get there. So that is that for people that want to sell products, or they want to sell their knowledge in form of selling it in product. For those that want to sell it as service, that have gotten my guide, is very simple. The next thing you need to do is just to, instead of building your own social media pages 100%, the only thing you need to build is your freelance platform. All your freelance platform, you need to build them. Is very, very important. Where do you start from? You start from your portfolio. People that have gotten it, I will show them how to build their portfolio. Learn how to build your portfolio very well. After you have built that, learn how to do your cold emails. There is something we call cold emails that you're going to be sending to your clients. Learn how to write it. With the aid of ChatGPT, you can brainstorm, you can ask questions. ChatGPT will give you a lot of ideas. Then know how to do that one. Once you can actually do that one, then the next thing for you to do is to now reach out to me. I will now teach you how to get all these clients email. We have a lot of clients online. Then at least we are going to send to hundreds of them. At least we will not rest. When I wanted to start my own, I think I did that. I sent cold emails to about 15 clients in a day, and one of them reached out to me. That was how I got my second client, if I'm not mistaken. I did that for about, when I wanted to get seventh client, I thought this thing is not working again. I just go and write out their emails again, and I sent them cold emails. Another person reached out to me, and the person was my seventh client online. So you can also get clients. Don't just be lazy. Just do the needful. You see, the process of that one is not. So if you have now done that process for people that want to sell it as service, because the online is saturated, you need to make sure that you stand out. If that one is not working, pending the time that you are sending 100 emails to people, start building your social media page too. Let people know that you have this skill. Any skill that you have, let them know. Continue posting valuable content. How do you post valuable content? Just meet ChatGPT. It will give you different type of, but if you don't learn the skill, ChatGPT will not give you what you want. That's the secret again. I wanted to teach somebody copywriting one day. Then the person said, you don't need to teach me because ChatGPT will teach me. I said, okay, no problem. Go and meet ChatGPT, because I know it is only what you give ChatGPT that it will return. And it is when you know more, that is when you can prompt something more for ChatGPT. So you need to learn all those skills. They are very, very important. When you use that skill to now start building your social media pages too, alongside sending cold emails to people, trust me, a lot of people will definitely reach out to you directly. They will like, oh, so you're an article writer, you write for blog? Oh, please, I have a blog, come and write for me. Presently, as I speak, I don't look for client again online. Immediately I post, people reach out to me, help me write this and that, help me write an essay, help me write product review, help me do this and that is it. That is where money comes from every single day. So please and please, that is where we are going to be stopping this night. I hope I can receive 1 or 2 questions, because I think the live session is going to be ending. Is about 50 minutes they give us for this particular thing. So please, if you have any question before we end tonight class, can somebody ask question? You can raise up your hand if you have question, so that I can just answer your question for you. Or you can unmute yourself and then ask your question.